Welcome back. You're listening to Midlife Crisis, the millennial podcast with
just the right amount of overthinking,
where two lifelong friends take on life, culture, sports, and the undefeated father time. If you're a weekly listener or if this is your first time with us, welcome.
I'm Adrian.
I'm Jeffrey, and this is episode 33.
And we took a break for 2 weeks, so it feels good to be back.
We are back.
In a new environment.
In a new spot, new digs.
My apartment.
And we are set.
Finally set.
We're ready to roll.
All right, so for this episode, we are going to talk about the American penny going away, R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Vine coming back. A new app that lets you talk to dead people. Flamin Hot Cheetos no longer being red. 45% of Gen Z guys have never asked a girl out in real life.
We got new band recommendations from myself with Porchlight, my new game of the year in Dispatch, and your weekly fantasy football updates from us both. I got the win. Adrian got the L.
Unfortunately. Plus TV, film, music, video games, our hot takes, what hurts this week, what feels good, mailbag, and for our 5v5 draft.
Top superheroes that we would want.
No, it's top superpowers.
Superpowers. Fuck.
Anyway, let's get into it.
Top superheroes. Top superheroes that we'd want. No, it's superpowers, you idiot. All right. What do you got for us, big dog? First up, how you feeling? You got the new place. How's everything else going in regards, in terms of the last couple weeks? You good?
It was a long process, but happy to be moved in. Spot came out clean.
Yep.
It feels like me, so I'm just happy to be done with it, and even happier to finally record because I know it's only been 2 weeks, but it feels longer.
It feels like a long time.
It does.
Something I was missing something the past couple Mondays.
In your life?
Yeah. Even a couple people asked me, they're like, "Hey, you missed 2 weeks. What's going on?"
Yeah.
Just something came up, but we're back.
It was Johnny and Jake's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, they're twins. And Johnny was like, drop a new episode for my birthday.
Which was last week, right?
Yeah. And I was
we
like,
didn't.
Sorry.
Damn.
Can't do it. But anyway, here we are. So let's start us off. Rest in peace to the American penny.
Mm-hmm.
After 232 years, the last penny was minted on November 12th, 5 days ago.
Yep.
Reason being that each penny costs 4 cents to make, which is more than it's worth, obviously. We talked about this on a podcast in the past, for sure. And we were like, oh, how's it going to work? Like, are they just going to round? They're probably just going to round.
For your change?
Yeah.
Or just for everything, right?
Yeah. I just wonder, like, do they round up or down? Like, if it's $1.99 and you give $1.95, will they accept? Or they're like, nah, give me a nickel.
Mm-hmm. I'd probably make you pay the full amount. I'd make you pay $2.
Those fuckers.
And then
What if it's like...
Then you just don't get your change. And I'd be fine with that. Say you do buy something and they're going to give you, a few pennies back. Do you even want them at this point? No. Right?
No, but I mean, just like who should take on that tax? Is it the consumer or the business?
The consumer.
All right.
It's cents, brother. 1 cent, 2 cents.
Since when do you have to make sense to make sense?
Do you think that people will still...
You don't know that.
No, I don't. We'll still find, pennies in their, drawers and cars, years from now, 100 years from now.
Sure. They're not going to go, like the ones that are out in
they're not going to be
they're not going to go away.
Extinct
they're
right now.
They're still valid, but they're just not making any more.
But so I'm saying, when will they never be around? When will you never see a penny anymore? 100 years?
I don't think that'll happen.
Ever?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think they'll be more rare or scarce, or I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
It finally happened.
Anyway, what
this one?
What you got?
This one always also is dealing with money, big dog. The homes, the mortgage rates on homes. So the government was thinking of coming up with the idea of allowing people to take a 50-year mortgage out on homes. So usually the 30 years, right?
Yep.
So this, though, I did some research. I actually did. This would not help with interest rates or supply shortages. However, it would decrease your monthly payment because the term length is longer, right?
Mm-hmm.
The average selling price of a home in the U.S. was $415,200 in September, according to the National Association of Realtors, assuming a standard 10% down payment and an average interest rate of 6.17%. The monthly payment on a 30-year mortgage would be $2,288. Now, if that changed to a 50-year mortgage, it would be $2,022. So a little over $200 that you'd be saving per month. So is that even going to make a big difference for most people? What do you think?
On a month-to-month basis?
On a month-to-month basis. If you were to, get that 50-year mortgage, would a couple $100 be huge? For some people, maybe.
I think you'd be surprised. I think there's a lot of people where a couple $100 is like literally the difference. So,
in being able to afford a home?
Or just survival.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So people are also saying, though, that a borrower would pay roughly an additional $389,000 in interest over the life of a 50-year mortgage compared to a 30-year mortgage, according to AP analysis. So that's where it's like, okay, is it going to be worth it for certain people, most people, anyone at all? So what do you think?
I would take the 30 personally, but
if you could, right?
It just depends. Yeah. Opportunity cost.
Yeah. So I don't know. Just thought it was interesting, especially with, me and my wife looking for homes still, haven't figured that thing out yet. We did hear from some people in the industry that February could be a time when certain things change, whether it be interest rates or, home prices come down. So we are now in the process of like waiting until then. We still might rent just because that is the more affordable option. Renting a house in Temecula right now would be like $3,500 a month, where buying, a 3-bedroom house in Temecula would be like $4,500 a month.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Like small ass houses.
Crazy.
And while I wanted to maybe consider that, the people that we talked to were like, hey, it's probably not the most ideal time. It's not smart to do it right now.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, I'm probably going to like mess up the age, but this is another thing that we talked about before, but I'm sure you saw, there's been a bunch of posts like all over social where the average home buyer age has significantly gone up.
Yeah.
Whereas, I don't know, like 7 years ago, it was 33, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like 40.
41, 40.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway. Well, in happier news.
Yeah.
Vine is coming back.
Is that happy news?
For some people, yeah.
For many people, I'm sure.
I didn't really use Vine like that when it was out.
Wasn't my jam,
Which
but
was a miss,
why is it coming back?
So Twitter co-founder Jack Dorsey is backing deVine.
Okay.
A new project by the former Vine team members to bring back the classic 6-second video platform. So they basically like secured a way to bring back the original platform. They're just obviously rebranding, calling it deVine, which I'm like, okay, I'm not mad at it. It launched in 2013, so it was just after high school for us.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember when it launched?
Yeah, I just remember those really loud videos of people screaming.
And it was just like
on
quick,
Vine.
punchy.
Yep, 6 seconds or less, right?
Yeah, I remember back then when it came out, because obviously Instagram had already been out for a while, Facebook, MySpace, all that. I remember thinking like, oh, like this is like an opportunity to get like known or seen. What can I do? And I was like trying to take like random videos, but it was back then like the internet culture wasn't what it was now. But then in retrospect, I'm like,
you could see it coming.
I could see it coming, but I'm not very funny. So like, I don't think I could really take advantage of it at the 6 seconds. Come on.
Yeah, you're not very funny.
No.
What are you gonna do?
I'm also not very good at fantasy.
Well, I mean, that's a whole other story.
Yeah.
Yeah, but will I download the new deVine? No. Will you? Probably.
Yeah, I'll probably check it out.
Are you still on that one app that you were talking about a few weeks ago where it's the AI social media app? Did you still download? Yeah, are you still on that one?
No. Well, originally it was like you could actually just use it to generate videos, and then they like coupled it up so that it was also like a social media platform
where you could have friends and shit.
Yeah, and you could share the things that you would make and like interact with each other.
But you're not on it anymore.
I mean, I've used it in the past. No, the answer is no.
Okay.
Anyway, speaking of apps.
Okay. Speaking of apps,
There's a new app that lets you talk to dead people. Insert I see dead people clip here.
what's that movie from?
The Sixth Sense?
Yes.
Look at that.
Nice.
He knows ball.
Who's the actor in that? The main actor?
Oh, fuck. I couldn't tell you.
Bruce Willis, big dog. And
Oh, I thought you were talking about the kid.
No. Well, isn't that Haley Joel Osment or Oz?
Oh, my God. All right. We're back on track. Here we go.
Dead people app.
So, speaking of actors, I feel like I'm going to butcher his name. Caleb Worthy? Anyway, he's a Disney Channel actor. Launched a new app that creates avatars of people based on personal footage or from public figures with the intent to allow people to talk to like a past loved one, friend, etc. I'm sure you saw this in the chat, right?
I did, yeah.
So my reaction was it's very unsettling, like this direction that we're going in terms of AI. I don't really know what to make of it. And I'm curious to hear what you think. I feel like we're just becoming like a real life Black Mirror episode.
Right. I asked my class about this today. I said, hey, if you had the chance to talk to, dead grandma, dead uncle who died 10 years ago, but you have videos of them that you could plug in and the AI would look, sound just like them, my whole class said no. They said they wouldn't do it. And I think that's what most people are thinking. Then it got me like also wondering, could this be useful? Could this be useful for someone that just lost somebody and they're going through the grieving process and maybe this app can help them as they're trying to figure out life without their loved one?
Don't you think that it would extend like
the grief
and also just possibly like become a new like crutch? And it's like now it's like you're creating a relationship with the fake version of your loved one.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'd do it.
No, I'm not saying that I would either. I'm just saying, because I thought that too. That was my first thought. I was like, like maybe, all right. For someone that's like suffering, like, I don't know, tragic accident, family member passed away, and for whatever reason you uploaded like this footage and it's like you get some more moments with them, the fake version of them.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, that's kind of, I feel like that's not good for your mental either.
I think when someone close to you dies, right, you need to have others to rely on and to lean on for support, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to just go and, buckle yourself down and not talk to anybody. So I'm wondering if someone has nobody else to go to and speak about their loss, or, they can't find any community to help them, maybe this app could be helpful. Maybe as long as the AI person is not telling them like, oh, I am that person, like.
Well, I mean, I think that's the whole idea.
Yeah.
They're acting as if they're the real person.
Well, what if you told them to like, tell the real person who's using it?
Now we're adding extra shit.
That's what I'm saying, though. I think it could be useful.
You're saying it would need that.
Yeah, you wouldn't want the person who's using the app to think they're actually talking to the real person. And I know they wouldn't know that they're actually talking.
I see where you're going with it.
They would need to they would need to put into the app like, hey, I want you to be almost like you're giving me help while I need it right now, but kind of wean me off the needing you and talking to you by telling me I'm not actually.
I like that positioning better. It's almost like, okay, the app now, it doesn't become like something you always go to talk to this person. It's just a process-based like service where it's like someone passes, and if you want to have like those last like moments of closure, you get to have it through this.
Yeah.
Still weird, but I get where you're going with it.
Maybe when you put in the date that the person died, and then every month you get less and less time
interactions
You
need to get on the board
with them. So it's almost like I said, it's a weaning off process. So you can't just sit there all day talking to your dead grandma. But after a few months, you get only maybe 5 minutes a month.
Yeah,
talking to grandma.
Grandma, let me tell you about my weekend. It was crazy.
Yeah, and then next month you only get 1 minute. Grandma, let me tell you about this weekend. I got to tell it fast, though. And then you get 30 seconds.
All right. We're moving on to the next one.
Grandma.
Moving on to the next one. What else you got?
Speaking of grandmas, a very popular grandma name is Wendy.
Okay.
Wendy's is going under. the burger chain.
Oh, God.
So Wendy's actually is closing a lot of stores, and this made me sad.
Yeah,
because me and you used to
always go
love going to Wendy's,
Frosties.
right? The Frosties, the delicious fries, the square burgers, right? The square patties. So they are closing 6,000 restaurants in the U.S. And they even said that they think that their 55-year-old restaurant chain is simply out of date. I'd agree. I haven't been there in years. I never go to Wendy's.
I feel like they're the one fast food chain. Well, they're not the only one, but like compared to like a McDonald's or a Taco Bell, I should say, or they don't innovate. Is what I'm trying to say. Like they don't come up with like the new like collab
New thing,
like, you know, fucking
The last thing I remember them
Hot Blast
really promoting is the Baconator. But I mean, that's been on the menu for years. Maybe they had different frosty flavors, but
what I did always love about Wendy's is that they were very consistent,
yeah,
like with everything.
yeah. And then besides Wendy's going down, Funko Pop's going down. You see that?
Really?
Yeah. This one actually
people
hurt my heart too.
This is good for collectors.
Well, it's good because it'll be cheaper.
No, it's good because whatever they've collected that's still in like good condition will be worth more.
They'll go up in value.
Yeah.
So they are also at risk of defaulting on their loans, and they have $241 million in loans. They lost $1 million last quarter. This is Funko. A harsh drop from the $8 million in profit they made a year ago. And the reason I think they are getting hit, or people are saying, is because of tariffs, right? And I just don't think right now, at least maybe it's personal experience, but I'm not buying them. I'm not collecting as much as I was maybe 2020, 2021, when, you know, you're just inside just buying shit online every day, right? So you're still buying them a lot, I think.
Not really. I feel like what they've missed is collaboration. Like, because I actually feel like collectible toys are actually hot for millennials.
Because of like the Pokemon and...
No, just everything. Like it's just millennials love that. It's nostalgia. It's growing up with, like, I don't know if you...
So are Funko Pops just not cool anymore?
I don't think so. I think that they haven't tried to like be in the realm of cool, like continue to like, okay, what's the next cool idea? What's the next hot idea? Like, I don't know if you saw this, but Kith just did this collaboration with Marvel versus Capcom, and they did like special edition Marvel Legends figures. Like they did like a special edition Captain America. They did Ryu from Street Fighter, but it's like Kith. Kith is like it's a clothing brand, apparel brand. And what else did they do? They did Mega Man and they did Wolverine. And like the toys are like $45. They sold out within seconds.
Yeah.
So I mean that's just an example, but
Collabs,
like you see like Bear Bricks, or there's like a lot of like custom artist collector toys. So those things are still popular. So when it comes to Funko, I think like maybe they just try to do too much of like, let's do every actor and every
single
character instead of
possible.
Like, all right, how do we make stuff that is more like scarce and cool
and relevant right now?
And yeah, and even then it's like maybe you raise the price, maybe because I mean they're like the average one's like $10, so it's like
anywhere 10 to 20. Yeah.
So anyway,
I did see that they are looking, at least right now in this month, they're partnering with Stranger Things coming back.
Oh yeah,
and
I've seen their the section in Target,
and they're partnering with the new Wicked movie coming out, and those things I think will sell, you know, like hotcakes.
Yeah, probably because the fans around those two.
I'm going to ask you about Stranger Things later on in the episode too.
Okay,
some predictions.
All right,
what you got for me?
Speaking on things that are not going to be around anymore, or at least they're changing. Let's say Grandma. Flamin Hot Cheetos will no longer be red. Starting in December, a new dye-free Flamin Hot Cheetos will be sold. Have you seen this?
They're not going to have the dust, right? They're not going to get on your hands.
Yeah. So I mean, from what I can tell, they're still going to taste like Flamin Hot Cheetos, but they're rebranding, and I think for now it's technically they're actually not going away. It's like a sub brand that Frito-Lay is putting out. It's going to launch in December. It's called Simply Naked, so it's like the same chip, but it's like the dye-free. They're positioning it like it's like healthy, obviously healthier, because of like all the dye regulations on food. Okay. This will not affect me. I don't eat hot Cheetos or any chips really, but
give me heartburn.
I thought it was interesting that they're pivoting in this route
because they've been the same for years and years.
I'm not mad at the name too. Simply Naked.
Simply Naked. I will say I haven't tried so they have Simply Naked Hot Cheetos. Is that what you're saying? So I
Yes.
tried the Simply Naked Cheeto Puffs. They're really good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
They are actually healthier. I actually took down a whole bag last night. So personal experience.
There you go. Lived experience right now.
Yeah, and they're really good. And this is probably too much information, but I took them all down and then I had a bellyache and I went to bed. Delicious though.
All right.
Is this right for the
Is
pod?
this a recommendation?
Oh yeah. Because I wanted to eat the whole bag. Couldn't stop. They're delicious.
Oh my god.
But yeah, and I think if you look at the ingredients, they are a little healthier.
Do your fingers get all like dusty?
No.
Still?
No.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Do they taste the same, like a Cheeto?
Yeah. They taste like a Cheeto Puff.
What was the point of having all the other shit then? Why didn't they just do this like a long time ago?
Maybe like people would say, oh, it's the OG one still tastes better. I like the taste of all the dust.
Or yeah, actually, as the words left my mouth, I know the answer. It's like the same thing has happened with cereal, where cereal companies have taken out like the color, and then people like demand the color to, even though it's like the taste is the same, people demand the color to be added back in just because of the look.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So.
what else you got?
Would you ever clone your dog?
Oh, I don't have a dog,
I mean,
but when I did have a dog, yeah, probably. I probably would.
would you? Okay.
Like, but only if it's like, yeah, I probably would.
So say your dog is,
Old, about to pass away.
got a month
passes
left to
away.
live, and let's say it costs $10,000.
I mean, currently, no, I wouldn't pay that. but
Okay, let's say it costs $1,000
Then, yeah, I probably would.
to clone him. Okay. Well, Tom Brady cloned his dog, and I actually respect it. I get it. And if you have the money, go ahead. Would I ever do it? No, because I think I'd rather shelter and rescue a new dog that needs it. But I get it. This company that he's currently associated with and a
He's
partner.
an investor, right?
Yeah, it's called Colossal Biosciences. They cloned his pit bull mix using a blood sample right before his old dog passed. And what I also thought was cool is that this same company, they also protect endangered species as well. So they're not just like over here cloning every dog that they can find. They're also like actually trying to help species that need it.
Okay.
So.
I like it. Yeah. When I saw that, I didn't feel like any negative way. I was like, okay, that's interesting. That's a interesting and cool way to use technology in the modern age, right? So,
Would you clone grandma?
no, that's just weird.
Have a little baby grandma?
Wendy.
I bet you that's coming though. I bet you that's coming. Right?
Yeah.
Like say your grandma's gonna go and you want to have a baby and then you clone grandma.
I feel like that's different though, because just the lifespan is just it's not the same.
It's not the same, but somebody would do it.
But your experience, we're going on a tangent here.
But I'm telling you, like that's another Black
Your
Mirror episode
experience
that's
with-
gonna happen.
Yeah. Your experience with the person will not be the same, because now you're experiencing them as like a baby.
Yeah.
You're caring for them rather than them being like your elder or
Right.
whatever.
And when you're taking care of a dog, it's
Right.
not
It's like
a human being.
Well, not just that, but I mean, average dog lifespan is what, like 13 years?
12 probably. 12,
So
13.
it's like, yeah, you're gonna re-experience. The idea there
I
is like
get
you're
it.
gonna re-experience. Okay, yeah, I know you get it.
I get
Anyway, speaking of getting it, let me tell you who's not getting it in person.
You?
45% of Gen Z men that have never asked a girl out in real life. This is nuts to me.
No, that sounds
Not nuts
right.
to them.
Not their nuts are not being used.
So the reasons or rationale behind this is social media, dating apps, fear of rejection, which is kind of obvious. Do you remember the first time you asked a girl out in person?
Oh yeah. You want the story?
Okay, I'm not talking grade school. I'm not talking middle school. Or do you want to tell that?
No, I'm talking sophomore year of high school. Literally walking out of my father's classroom.
Oh, okay. All right, we can tell that one.
I mean, I'm not gonna tell the whole thing, but yeah, I asked the girl. I said, "Will you be my girlfriend?" And she said, "I'll think about it." And she walked away, and I was like, "Whoa, damn, that did not go well."
Okay, give me like college.
Oh,
Or like, what's the next
that's
like
the thing.
experience?
I don't think I asked any girls out in college. Really? Well, no, I did, but not like a lot.
Okay, but what does asking out mean to you? Like,
Okay, in college it was more so, do you want to go get some ice cream?
yeah, go on a date, go get some ice cream. I wasn't asking girls to get some ice cream in college.
Well, she said yes, it was a great time.
Okay, well that's good.
What were you asking them to do?
Do you want to get sushi? You thought I was gonna say something else. You dirty dog.
That's why that list of, remember first dates last week when it was like, girls don't want to get ice cream on the first date?
Yeah.
I was like, shit, they want to get it with me, baby. But yeah, like I guess the young kids now, I guess I see it too, you know, in my class, they're not asking girls on dates.
Yeah.
It's sad.
I get the fear of rejection, but also it's like, I feel like that's such an important like growth and
You
development.
got to go for
stage.
it. Yeah.
You have to know what it's like to just get over that hump.
Yeah.
And be like shaky as a kid or like a middle schooler or whatever.
And then when they say no,
you're just like,
you're
oh,
like,
that wasn't so bad.
Yeah. It's like, okay, I'm
It's
still
like,
alive.
It hurts, right? But yeah, it's like, I'm still alive.
Yeah. And then you go ask somebody else out.
Exactly.
And then they
you
say
get
no.
rejected.
And then you do it again. And then eventually someone will say, yes, I'd like to get some ice cream with you.
It's so funny
It's a numbers
like,
game.
my first experience was in middle school. I remember it was Taylor Shaw.
Okay.
And I was so nervous.
Were you shaking?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
And then Lewis and like my friend RJ at the time, like they're just like hiding behind a corner, like laughing like some couple of hyenas, like whatever, just like, and I'm over here just shaking, skinny as fuck in a button-up t-shirt.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, that's what I was wearing back then. And then
You think about it all day.
yeah,
You can't focus.
she was so nice too, but I was just so nervous.
What did she say?
She said she actually like, you know, was like, oh yeah, I'll be your girlfriend or whatever. But anyway, like thinking back to that moment compared to like in college, I was much more confident. Obviously.
Can you give me a quick story of just like a time when you did not understand the vibes the girl was giving off, like just a dumb moment where you're like, oh, I didn't see that, I didn't get what she was saying, and then now, you know, years later, you're like, oh, I missed out. Not missed out, but just more like I missed the opportunity or the chance.
Oh, like I feel like that was all high school. I feel like we were very naive.
Yes.
Just, like
anything come to mind?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say any more names.
Okay.
Because people are married now.
Okay.
But yeah, there's definitely girls that I like. In retrospect, it was so obvious that they were flirting.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, always hanging out and there. And it's like, had I just, you know, been parented poorly.
Yeah.
I would have probably, you know, ended up as a girl.
Did you wake up one day years later and just think like, oh, that's what she wanted?
Yes, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But thankfully, I figured all that shit out. And then in college, I was like, oh, okay, I get it now.
Yeah. I'm going to tell the bike story really quick.
Okay, please do. This is a good topic.
Because it relates perfectly. So I was very naive. You know, I dated a couple people, but then in college, I just didn't know what was happening. And I didn't drink at all for the first couple months. So then I joined this fraternity. I started, you know, to party a little bit, but I actually really enjoyed being the sober guy at the parties that was just kind of hanging out, watching, and having a good time. But I would work the bar. So freshman year, I'm working the bar and I'm pouring these nasty, you know, very light frat shots, you know, for whoever wants one. And this really nice, you know, pretty girl comes up and, you know, starts to talk to me. All good. Give her, you know, a couple drinks, all fine. And then later on, she comes up again and she says, hey, where do you live? And I said, oh, I'm over at the dorm, you know, over across campus. I'll be there later on. And she's like, okay, nice, cool. Comes back later and she's like, hey, I think I want to walk you home like later once we leave. And I said, oh, no, I'm good. I got my bike. I brought my bike. That would be awkward if you walked next to me while I rode home. So don't worry. Like I'll see you another time.
You literally thought she wanted to just walk you home.
Yeah,
for company.
She thought, or I thought that she just wanted to walk me home. Maybe she thought I needed, you know, company or safety. Exactly. So then one of my buddies, one of my brothers, you know, bros, he watches this whole thing. He's a senior and he was so mad at me the next day. He was like, because he wanted to get with this person too.
Oh, really?
He's wanted to get with her. And then he's like, you freaking left her. You wanted to ride your bike home. And I did.
What a weenie.
I rode it home.
No, I'm just kidding. It's actually probably a good thing.
Yeah. Great night. That's a bike story.
I have opposite story.
Where you offered to walk them home?
No.
They rode their bike home?
Oh, God. I don't. Okay, I'll tell this one really quick and hopefully it doesn't sound bad. But I remember there was one time we used to always go to Huntington Beach. Is it Huntington Beach? Like that main street with like Sharkies and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so we used to always go out there because we had bros. This is like at post-college that lived like within walking distance from the main street there.
Mm-hmm.
One day I go out there. Daniel's with me. Pablo's with me. I think Johnny might have been there too. Anyway, we're all drinking. We're at, I forget what the name of the bar. It's like two floors. We're at the second floor on the outside. There's like this little L-shaped like balcony. And we're drinking. I'm like buzzed at this point. And then one of our friends who lives there invited like girls that we didn't know. And this was like my second time maybe seeing them. And one of them kind of had like some attitude. Like she was a little fiery.
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember looking at Daniel. I was like, Daniel, watch this. And I just like literally no words, just walked up to her and I started making out with her.
Just.
And she was all about it.
Oh.
She was all about it.
And then what happened?
She wanted me to keep going.
Oh.
And I was like, nope.
Oh. So you were playing hard to get.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I mean that compared to like
To me.
no, I was gonna say like the Taylor Shaw story.
Oh. And to the Gen Zers now.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think any of the Gen Zers at my school would just come up to a girl and
I don't think your school's Gen Z. That's not Gen Z.
What are they?
What's the Gen Z's like
Alphas?
college right now?
Oh, okay. Are my kids the alphas?
That's like I forget whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway.
Well,
good stories. Good stories. All right, what else you
got? In terms of like events, culture, I'm good. I just want to talk about music, movies,
all right,
TV,
let's
whatever
get
you
into
want to.
TV, film, music, and video games.
Okay. Can I start?
Please do.
So I came over here once before and I showed you this band, but Porchlight has been spinning nonstop for me at school, in my truck, in the morning, like even going to bed when I get home. I'm spinning Porchlight. New band from Minneapolis. You've heard them. I feel like they're almost the Cranberries meets Paramore is what I've talked to and kind of, tried to compare with other people. What do you think?
I don't know what the Cranberries are. I know Paramore.
Okay. Cranberries is like alternative rock band from the 90s. Mm-hmm. So both female, led bands. The Porchlight also is led by a female vocalist. They have 2 EPs out on streaming right now. Only like a few songs. So no more than 12, 15 songs probably. But the lead singer, dude, incredible.
I vaguely remember.
When I showed them to you, I was all about it. I was like, dude, you got to listen to these couple songs.
I'll listen more.
Her name's, I'm going to butcher her name, but Jackie Uhas is on vocals. And they're just your typical, like kind of not well known, kind of underground band right now who's trying to start out and, get going. They're on tour right now. They're coming to Northern California in March of 2026. No SoCal dates. But I'm telling you, man, like their songs will like stay with you. My wife likes them. My mom and dad like them. Recognize You and Fall Back are my current favorites. But each EP, dude, it's money.
Okay. I will do my best to check it out. There's this like hip hop duo that I came across recently and like the name is escaping me, but they're so good. That was gonna be my music reco. Mm-hmm. So I'll have to like drop it in the story, the IG story or something.
Okay.
But anyway, is that all for music? Can I move on to like some film stuff?
Yeah, I just really wanted to talk about them, man. They're really good. And we'll make that playlist. We got to make that playlist.
We'll play it
on
after
Spotify.
This too. Yes, we do. We'll talk about that too. Okay. I don't know if you saw it, but Toy Story 5 dropped their trailer.
Yep.
I forget how long ago.
About a week.
Like a week? It's been like last week, right? Crazy that we've lived and grown up with the IP, the story, so much now so that we can identify with the parent versus the kid.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm actually looking forward to this movie. I don't know. I was reading the comments and a lot of people are like, oh, this should be dead. Like it should have been done with Toy Story 3, blah, blah, blah.
Or 4, yeah.
I'm not saying I disagree, mind you, but I'm actually curious to see the story of what the toys are like with, for those that don't know, the tablet, competing with the tablet.
It's so easy. I feel like the premise is so right there for them to take and run with because it's what we're living through.
Yes.
And I think it makes sense to do that. right?
Yeah, I think so too.
Woody and the gang against this new, I think it was Bonnie that gets the tablet,
Bonnie.
right?
Mm-hmm. It's
And
packaged. There's like so much suspense in the trailer. Yeah.
and then the tablet comes out. I forget what the name of it was, but it's not your typical iPad. It's like a kid's tablet.
It's a kid's tablet. It's like a little frog looking.
And Cairo has one of those, right?
Yeah, I know, which is why it hits home.
Yeah.
Okay, dude, I don't know. As a parent, I just feel guilty. And lately he's been,
Why do you feel guilty?
because it's like a balance of like knowing that your kid needs to like grow up with technology, but then also you want them to have imagination and play,
He does.
you know? Well, yes, but then I'm also like, since we didn't grow up that way, I don't know what the right balance is. So I do my best, but for example, sometimes I'm not the best in like taking it away for dinner so that we can have like time to just talk, you know? I'm doing what I can, you know?
I guarantee you're doing way better than
The majority of people. They're just like, here, go sit in the corner. Here's a tablet.
Yeah, because your
probably.
son draws. Your son's artistic, and you encourage that. You guys go outside and play. He's not the most athletic kid, I'll be honest.
He's not.
But
We'll get there.
But yeah, he's not just sitting on that thing all day. And and like when you guys are maybe watching something or playing, you know, a game together, you know, you're still interacting. You're not saying, hey, get the hell out of here, right?
Yeah. No, that's what I do appreciate about him is like, he'll be like, Dad, I want to color. And then I'm like,
Yeah.
cool. I have a whole station for you set up.
Yeah.
What you want? You want coloring books? You want blank piece of paper? You want crayons? You want colored pencils? You want markers? What do you want? I got everything.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And you'll do it with them.
exactly. Okay, moving on to another movie.
One last thing I'll say is I think with me at least, and with many kids right now, it's the technology. They're starting early. They're playing more games, right? So for video games and me, I was playing video games since like I was 3-4 years old, but it was with my dad.
I know, and that's why you didn't understand that the girl wanted to go home with you.
And that's why I did. That's why I walked my bike home in college. But I'm saying, like, even though I wasn't, you know, I was a nerdy kid who played a lot of games, but I was making memories with my brother and my dad and my mom because they were there playing and watching me, and we were all hanging out. So it's okay
I see your point.
if they're on the technology, as long as they're with their people
It's just another vehicle of entertainment.
and connection.
Yeah, exactly. I see your point.
Yeah.
All right, another movie. Legend of Zelda dropped the first look images today. We talked about it a few times. Casting looks great. Like now actually seeing them like dressed up, I'm like, okay, I'm actually kind of looking forward to it.
Yeah, their casting calls were better than
For sure.
ours, I think.
I'm wondering what the story is going to be. I feel like I have been the bigger Zelda fan
For
than
sure.
you have.
Way more.
Even though you've beaten the recent games and I haven't.
I only beat Tears. That's the only one that I've beaten.
Yeah, so I was trying to like think, and it's like I don't know if there's any information online. Maybe there is on like what the story is based on because there's so many games.
Yeah, and
or
the
if it's like
story's all a little
brand
different.
new story.
Yeah.
My guess is Ocarina of Time, just because it's the most popular game. I don't know, but
I think that they would make a new story for it.
you think so?
I don't know all the stories of the other games. I feel like they're too simple to make, you know, a full
Movie?
2.5 hour movie off of, but maybe I'm wrong. I know all the stories are kind of simple, right? It's Link goes and saves Zelda from Ganon,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the movie will be too.
Mm-hmm.
I'll watch it. I'd rather watch that than Super Mario Brothers movie.
Like Mario Galaxy?
Mario Galaxy, yeah, I don't really care about Mario.
I love the Super Mario movie.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
It's great.
Is it?
Yeah, it's actually really good.
I don't believe you.
Well, watch it, then you can believe me. Anyway, I'll tell you what I don't want to watch. The new Moana
Oh, why?
live action trailer that dropped.
Was it today too?
I think it dropped today, yeah. I enjoy the original, the animated version.
Uh-huh.
Tired of seeing live action remakes. I feel like it kind of like takes away from the animation, like the animated version.
Yeah.
But then I'm gonna contradict myself and say that How to Train Your Dragon was actually really good. The live action.
Yeah, then you can't have both ways. Come on now, big dog.
So then it begs the question for me. It's like, what's the threshold? What's the threshold for it to be okay versus not okay? Like what?
Did you see the Lion King live action?
No.
Most people didn't want that one or didn't
Yeah.
like that one.
Do you think it's just because it's like it's hard to find like an emotional connection to just animals that are talking?
Or realistic animals when you'd rather see the cartoon versions.
Cartoon, yeah.
And I think when certain characters are so iconic in their cartoon form, it's almost like, why change this up? I also heard that the How to Train Your Dragon live action one was good.
It
On
was.
par with the first regular artsy one, right? Animated one.
Yes, they did that really well. Like it almost feels like it's on par for sure. The story is obviously like the same, but it almost feels like its own movie.
Okay.
Like
They stand alone.
they stand alone.
You can watch them both and you
or
you get-
separately and yeah.
Whereas-
Whereas like other live actions, it's like
it's like Aladdin, the live action. Like who would prefer to watch
Exactly.
the live action Aladdin?
maybe that's it. That's the threshold.
yeah, where you can watch
it needs
both.
to be up to par. Otherwise, like, come on, what are we doing here?
Who wants to watch
And
the
if
live action
CGI
Little
effects
Mermaid?
are going to be cheesy, don't do it. Just don't do it.
Yeah.
If you know it's going to be cheesy, don't do it. Just for the dollars, you're fucking up the original.
yeah,
Tarnishing the
I won't watch the new
vibe.
Moana. I will watch the live action one.
Anyway,
I didn't watch the sequel to Moana, but the first one was good.
I'll watch the sequel. It's a kids movie. I got to take Cairo.
Banger soundtrack. The first Moana.
Second one's pretty good.
I watched Black Phone 2. Loved it.
Tell us about it.
Solid 8 out of 10. Didn't need a sequel. Did you see the first one, Black
No.
Phone? You don't like scary movies. Black
Yes,
Phone
I do.
1 was
I
a
don't.
certified classic. 9.5 out of 10. Great premise. Scary as hell. Did it need a sequel? No. But the sequel's good. 8 out of 10. My wife didn't like it, but she doesn't
Why?
understand good scary movies sometimes. She likes the bad scary movies. She'll love this random scary movie that's just hokey and just tasteless. And then she won't like good scary movies like Black Phone 2.
What's a bad scary movie?
A bad scary movie off the top of my head, like all these Conjuring spinoffs, or not all of them, some of the Conjuring spinoffs, or the Nun. The Nun wasn't very good.
Okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Annabelle.
It's like scary for scary's sake and no story.
yeah, or I mean, like when you have the Conjuring do so well, and then you're trying to make some money, cash grab a little bit, and you just have these movies that are just like kind of cheesy, not necessary, don't need to be there. Black Phone 2, while it didn't need to be there, was well made. Good story.
Okay.
I thought it was acted well. Good premise. Scary. And accomplished what I needed to do.
Okay.
Needed to do.
I respect it. That's all I had for movies. You have any more movies?
Give me TV.
TV. Hit me.
Give me your Stranger Things 5 predictions. This is we're in the end game right now, brother. It starts next week.
Okay. The good guys win.
Oh, come on. You've watched it all, right?
Yeah, I've watched everything, but it's been so long that I need to rewatch. I actually started rewatching. I'm still on the first season.
Okay. Well, you're not gonna have time. You need to watch one of those YouTubes that just recaps the whole thing in 25 minutes.
Hey, let me do what I want to do. All right, you worry about yourself.
Give me at least like 3 predictions that you have. Who do you think dies? Who do you think
11 dies.
you think 11's gonna die?
11 dies.
You're crazy.
It has to. You're just gonna let a mind controlling girl live in the regular world. That's the
Yeah.
whole point. I think it'll shut down. That it'll end with like
She
the government
sacrifices
coming
herself.
in, and then it's like nothing happened here. We need to shut down what happened. The story of Hawkins or whatever.
And they kill 11.
No, like she sacrificed. It's like the final battle, whatever. Like she dies in the battle. Like,
Okay.
To save
To save Hopper? To save her dad?
maybe,
Ooh. Okay.
and then it's like, damn, I have another like dead daughter.
Oh, yeah. You know what's funny is my students were trying to test my Stranger Things knowledge. They think I'm a fake fan. They're like, Mr. Warren, who's Sarah? And I was like, dude, it's Hopper's daughter. Bitch. I didn't say that. I thought
I know.
it. Yeah. Any other predictions?
I think Max and what's his name?
Lucas.
Lucas. They get away.
Okay. That was my first one. I think
I
they
know, I
end the
just read your
show
notes.
safe and sound. So you're taking my predictions? I think Max and Lucas make it out. I think, okay, we're ready for this one. Jonathan and Steve both sacrifice themselves to save Nancy. So they both die. And I know that Steve's not with Nancy, like technically still Jonathan, but they both die saving her. I have Will confesses his love to Mike. Like he's got to, right? Like Will has a crush on Mike. And he tells Mike how he feels. And then Mike still chooses 11. But he's bros with Will. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, how else would that play out?
I mean, Mike can be like, nah, man. Like, I'm not friends anymore with you.
Yeah, but I feel like there wouldn't be enough time for additional story development. So it has to be like, we're still bros.
Yeah, he's got to. Okay. I rewatched that scene of Will in the car when he's like saying, like, Mike, Like, you are, 11's dude. Like, you got to do it. And then he turns to the window and starts to cry. Remember that?
Yeah.
No, you
When they're
don't.
like in the desert.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Hopper and Joyce end the show together and save. That's like a cop-out one. And then I have Evil Barb comes back as Vecna's sidekick. That'd be cool. Remember Barb from
Yeah, I
season
remember
1?
Barb.
When she
I don't
dies.
see that happening.
Evil Barb comes back.
I don't see that happening.
The Mind Flayer turns on Vecna and is the final piece in the last battle that helps the good guys win. The Mind Flayer.
I do like that prediction.
That'd be cool. Like where in season 2 when the Mind Flayer is the big bad guy, and then all of a sudden Vecna comes around and he's like, oh, Vecna is like way stronger than the Mind Flayer.
Yeah.
What if the Mind Flayer turns? Whoa. That's all I got.
Okay. All right. So let's go into video games.
Yep.
So IGN dropped a list of the top 25 video games of all time.
Okay.
I'm not going to read all 25, but I got the top 15 that I'll just, rapid fire.
Mhm.
Number 1. Actually, let's start at 15.
Yeah.
Number 15, Red Dead Redemption 2.
Banger.
And then I'll just go in sequence. Mass Effect 2.
Okay.
Super Mario World. Grand Theft Auto 5. Final Fantasy 7. I was only going to do 10, but I wanted to include this one.
Okay. You beat it one time, twice?
I don't know, like twice, I think. Long.
Never played it.
Long as fuck.
I know it's one of the best, obviously, games ever, right?
The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past.
Never played it.
Yes, you have. I gave you the Nintendo Switch remake.
I don't like that one.
Whatever. The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt.
Okay.
Resident Evil 4, 2005 version.
Banger.
Elden Ring. Super Mario 64. Oh, I thought you were going to have I was waiting for a comment. The Last of Us.
Banger.
There it is. Half-Life 2. Never played this.
Banger.
The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time.
Never played it.
Here's a hot one for you. Tetris. Game
Banger.
Boy version.
Okay, yeah. It has to be on there,
it
right?
has to be. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is number 1.
Okay. I never beat that one, but it's great.
You didn't beat it?
No,
You're talking all this shit?
No, I wasn't. I said it's good. I just got lost, and then I put it down, and I played Tears, and I fell in love with Tears and beat that one.
Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is so good.
I bet. I'm sure it is.
So good. Anyway, just want to share that.
You ready for my new game of the year? I like how
we have
on
no
this-
choice.
I like how whenever I bring up a new game, it's like, oh, this is my new game of the year for sure. It was Sword of the Sea, and then it became Hollow Knight Silksong, and now my new favorite game of the year is called Dispatch. And it's a story game where you make decisions. You are a former superhero who is now the dispatcher of supervillains who are now trying to be good. It's really well done, and it's by some of the old people that made or Telltale. They made the Walking Dead story games. Do you remember those?
I think so.
Oh, those were awesome as well. Anyway, Aaron Paul, the guy who plays Jesse from Breaking Bad, is the lead.
Dos Hombres.
Okay. And and then Jeffrey Wright. Do you know who that is, the actor?
No.
He plays your mentor. If you looked him up, you know who I'm talking about. And dude, it's just so well done. I beat it yesterday. It's 8 episodes. It's about 8 hours. Your choices do have an impact. You kind of have 2 love interests. So you choose one of them to go after, and then you can cut certain heroes off your team if they're being dumb, and you're sending them out to, solve crimes. It's just so good.
So when you send them out, do you as the viewer get to see how that plays out?
You're on a map grid system, and you get these alerts of hey, there's a mugging over here, there's someone drowning over here, whatever, and you got to choose which of your heroes to send. So say you have Waterboy, who literally is his superpowers is he makes water. You send him to go put the fire out, and then you
Not for the drowning.
No, no, but then you send your super fast guy out to someone that needs help immediately, but then you can combine them and level them up. It's just, dude, it's so good, and the story it's animated in the style almost of Invincible.
Okay, yeah,
and it's mature, so there's lots of swearing and there's it's good themes.
All right, I kind of like this,
dude.
It's
$30.
Kind of reminds me of The Boys.
Yeah, it's The Boys, but they're not all awful people. They're quote unquote right. And The Boys, everybody is just a piece of shit.
Yeah.
This game, the characters, you're rooting for them, you like them. It's funny, and probably 9.5 out of 10 for me.
Okay.
IGN gave it a 9.
All right.
$30.
All right, that's not bad.
And
That's not bad.
it's
I
like
probably
popular.
won't get it, but I really want to play now, just based on.
You could probably watch a YouTube run through it, and you wouldn't be able to make the choices, but
you'll get some enjoyment.
You would love it, dude. The story is so good.
All right, let's put it on after this.
Okay.
Going to sports.
Yep. You watched the NFL this weekend? Any thoughts? Fantasy team loss, I know, but
the only note that read it for us
for your NFL.
My last note on sports.
Fantasy week 11. What the fuck am I doing? All caps, exclamation point, question mark.
Yeah.
We actually almost made a trade, this man and I, and then he woke up the next day.
Here we go. We're gonna get into it. You know what's crazy?
What?
I had a great week last week.
You did?
I would have beaten literally every team besides Marco.
Yeah.
Who I played against.
Yeah,
who had one of his best weeks, if not his best week. It just so happened to play that way, but whatever.
So
I actually feel like my team is not that bad. I know I keep cutting you off and I'm doing it on purpose. I actually feel like my team is not that bad. I just made the bad choice of not making the conservative play with stacking running backs like this man. This man has 8 running backs.
Okay.
Running back monopoly over here.
You wouldn't even know
Oh my God.
that I have 8 running backs.
Yes, I counted them.
Okay. So, okay, and let me ask you, because I was asking Isaiah this. Maybe we can ask people that listen. Is that too many? Should there be a cap on how many you can have?
Can you do that? Like as a commissioner?
As a league, as a commissioner, yeah, you can say, okay, every team can have a max of 6 running backs. I don't think that's needed.
You feel like it's part of the strategy?
Yeah. I mean, okay, so listen, I can have 8 running backs, right?
That's his whole strategy.
But my receivers are weak. And now that I lost Jamar Chase for spitting on a guy and got suspended next week, and Marv Harrison literally lost his appendix, I have no receivers. That's part of the strategy. My running backs are deep. You can only play 3.
Give me a good RB.
Oh my God, bro. Now, I literally sent you.
You know what? We're not going to get into this right now.
I sent you David Montgomery. And
That's
I sent
how week
you,
11 is going.
Charbonnet. And I sent you Marvin Harrison, who is injured.
What else we got? Go to the
for CeeDee Lamb. He accepts it. And then the next day he's like, actually,
I didn't say that.
This doesn't sound very fair.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. The league said that.
Said
the
it.
People, the public, the good public of America said that.
So even though we need 6 votes of 12 to actually, veto the trade, being the good commissioner I am.
Oh, yeah, the holiest.
I don't want to win on false pretense. So I went ahead and canceled the trade. So you still have CeeDee Lamb.
Bad.
Okay. For my NFL notes, I only have a few. The first one, Lions are frauds. We lost.
As you're wearing
as I'm wearing my Lions gear. The second one, Seahawks are frauds because they lost to the Rams.
Shout out Brennan.
Third one, Broncos are not frauds because they beat the Chiefs. And I swear to God, the Broncos are bad, but somehow they beat the Chiefs. Number 4, Jamar Chase is a spitter. And number 5, Shaduer Sanders. Well, he'll be quitting next week when he's not out there. And then number 5, Shaduer Sanders is actually pretty good. Pretty good. He looked good. They almost won.
I know. I saw that pass.
He threw
Should that have been PI?
No, I think it should have been caught. It was a good throw. He did okay. He didn't look great, but they were in the game. So I wrote down the power rankings, but I don't think anybody gives a fuck about what I say in terms of power rankings. You want to make game picks?
Some teams are good, some teams are bad.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah, exactly. Lions, frauds, poop. That's all that matters to me. Okay, let's make some picks for the NBA. You want to go $5 a game? I have some games for this week.
We did this last time and we actually didn't even follow through.
No, I followed through. We were even.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Okay. You can make. We'll alternate. You make a pick. I make.
Let's do this quick.
Okay. Tuesday, tomorrow, Memphis at San Antonio. Who do you want?
San Antonio.
Okay, so you have the Spurs. I'll take the Grizz.
Oh, Wemby's hurt though.
He is. You already took him.
All right, whatever.
All right. Houston at Cleveland on Wednesday. I'll take the Rockets. On Thursday, we have the Clippers at the Magic. Who do you want?
I'll take the Clippers.
Okay. Bad move. They suck.
Whatever.
On Friday,
on the Magic.
We have the T-Wolves at the Suns.
T-Wolves.
This is my pick, bro. Relax. I got the T-Wolves. Chill, brother.
Damn it. This is stupid.
Why?
I already fucked up.
Number 5, on Saturday, the Pistons at the Bucks. This is a great matchup.
I'm going to go Bucks.
Okay. I'll take the Pistons. The Pistons are number 1 in the East.
Really?
Yeah. Thanks.
Damn, I'm just
on
going
Sunday,
downhill.
the
It's
Heat,
just like fantasy.
the Heat at the Jazz. No, the Heat. Sorry, at the Sixers. Heat at Sixers. Who do you want?
I just did the last one, right?
I'll give you this one too.
Okay. Oh, just because I'm doing so bad.
Yeah,
What is it? The Heat and what?
the Heat at the Sixers.
I'll do Sixers.
Okay, that's probably smart.
Mm-hmm.
Heat, and then the last one, Lakers at Jazz on Sunday. You want the Lakers?
Oh no, you could pick them.
Okay, I'll take Lakers. 'Cause they should win that game.
No, I do want the Lakers. Give it to me. Give it to me.
I already put it down. No,
I'll give you CeeDee Lamb.
You'll wake up tomorrow. Wait, everybody, veto this trade for me.
Hurry. Come Scatterbo, come back.
College football, Michigan sucks. We escaped with a win against Northwestern. We're going to get clapped by Ohio State in 2 weeks. Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Good. Moving on to hot takes.
Okay.
Hot.
You go first.
All right. I don't really have a hot take.
Okay.
So I have a thought.
Okay.
So what I have down is not really a hot take, but just wanted to call out a post that I came across on Instagram. And it had like basically just like little snippets, a mix of opinions and just articles and like survey based information that was just discussing how hanging out with people in a spontaneous way has gone downhill. It's become hard for people.
Yeah.
And initially, like, you know, what stuck out about the article for me is like, I'm over here thinking like, oh, we're just getting older, right? Like life is becoming busier. Like I'm a parent, you know, you're obviously married and we have our careers and everything, like routine. So I thought it was normal, but on this article, it's describing that almost 70% of Gen Z won't hang out in a spontaneous fashion unless it's like planned a week in advance, which like makes me think like that's crazy. I mean, when I was in college, I was like I would get hit up and like, yo, you down? You down to, yeah, let's do it. And I mean, obviously now it's like almost not impossible, but harder to do that.
Yeah.
And it just made me think like, are we just becoming like this like machine of a society, like with, and this is a mix of a bunch of things. It's a mix of like social media, AI, the way, you know, people are like spending more time online versus in person. And my thoughts are a little jumbled up here, but like there's a point to this. So in addition to this, where my head went is earlier this week, I go on YouTube and I came across this video, this channel, and it's this guy in Japan who is basically showing what it's like to live in Japan on like an average work week.
Okay.
So the way this connects is like people spending less time in person because they're so busy with their schedules, and it's like, oh, I need to plan this in advance. Sorry, like I can't do this week. Like maybe next time. Like that's just the way people operate. Even like the youth, apparently, college kids or whatever. So anyway, tying it back to this video, this guy records himself like, you know, waking up in the morning, his commute, which is like an hour and a half of walking and hopping on trains, one to the next, walks like almost 10,000 steps just in the commute alone, just to get to his job. And they work 12-hour days out there and, you know, in the office. And then they get off, and then that's when they do their shopping and the grocery shopping. They carry it back on the train. And like, just like it's everyone in the video is just silent in the mornings because everyone's exhausted and tired.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, a courtesy to be quiet, to like allow other people to sleep that are still tired or whatever. Yeah. And this is just like the way, and so he, in the video, he's recording himself and he's like narrating. It's in Japanese, but there's subtitles. And he's like, the way he's describing like Japanese society and like the difference in like the way tourists view Japan. You know, it's like, oh, like anime and, you know, sushi and like the knives and like
stuff.
all this stuff, all the cool stuff, which I'm not saying it's not cool, right? It's a great city, great culture, all that. But it's so different when you actually live there and you're like a worker. And it's just like, he describes it as this machine. Yeah. And like everyone's just like this little like cog in the machine. And everyone's just like a robot, like just monotone and just like head down and just focused. And anyway, so when I saw those two ideas like connected, and I was like, damn, like, is that what we're going to become? Are we going to move towards that where people just spend like almost no time together? Everything is just online or text. That's the majority of the time that we spend interacting with other humans. And then it's just like, oh, I got to go to work. I got to go do the thing. And then I come back and then, oh, like I'll get back to you when I can. It made me sad.
Yeah.
That very long-winded way of saying it made me sad. I feel like there's more to life, and we need to figure out like some sort of way to just figure out saying yes
Be more spontaneous.
Spontaneous
Interaction,
opportunities. Yeah, and moments. And I feel like that goes for us too. Even I mean, I feel like I'm pretty spontaneous still, but yeah, I don't think it's good to just be so busy that you forget to live.
Yeah. I would say I'm definitely less spontaneous than I used to be.
Mhm.
And I think that as I've gotten older, like I just cherish, solitude on my days off. If I don't have a plan, if we don't have a plan for the weekend, I really enjoy sitting at home.
Wouldn't you say that's because of exhaustion though?
Like, yeah. I'm just tired.
That's the point.
Yeah.
That's the point. What if you weren't exhausted?
If I wasn't exhausted from the week, then I would probably go out and do more stuff that then would cause me to be exhausted during the week. So it's a balance, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a balance.
even like today, I was hanging out a lot this weekend because, Tori was out working, doing her thing. So I was like, oh, let's hang out. So I did a lot of fun stuff this weekend. And today I was like, oh, I'm exhausted. So I
Gotta go record this podcast.
Yeah. No, I'm good now. But yeah, I see what you're saying. Totally.
Yeah.
It
It's
is
very
sad.
long, but like I
It
think
is
it's like
sad.
a relevant and important idea.
Yeah. And like you say, it gets harder when you get older, but you got to make time
Mhm.
and be down to do. That's why whenever, maybe this is for the podcast, but I want you to like come rock climb with me. I've asked you for years. I want you to come do
Yeah,
more
that's
things like
true.
with me. Come play ball, right? I know like your body hurts and I know it's scary, but like come do
Mhm.
stuff.
All right.
And I need to do the same thing. My hot take, it relates to that movie Christie that came out, and everyone was just bashing how bad it did, right? In terms of, it underperformed. It was, it made 1.3 million in the opening weekend, the top 10 worst opening for a 2000 theater release.
Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney, right?
lead.
And where she is she a boxer or MMA?
She's a boxer.
She plays Christy Martin, right?
Mhm.
And I just think that it's all overblown. I don't think numbers matter as much as people think. I hate when people, almost kind of gang up and like to talk shit on something that underperforms when you have a bunch of people that work hard on it. And then there was that one lady, Ruby Rose, who was pissed off at Sydney Sweeney for her portrayal of Christy Martin. One of the reasons being because Sydney Sweeney is not actually gay. And I don't know. I just think a lot of hate towards that movie and Sydney Sweeney in general right now is kind of the hot new thing. It's like the same thing with Pedro Pascal, where a couple months ago, it's like, oh, it's just talk shit on people for no reason.
Right.
It's a fun thing to do. It's a cool thing to do.
Yeah. Plus, there's been gay actors that play straight.
Yeah.
Right,
Or there's, if I was thinking about Brokeback Mountain when, did those two guys, like they were straight and they did amazing. They played the parts.
And they were gay as fuck.
No, like in the movie, like they play it with respect and
Yeah.
it's not like, do you think every actor that needs to play a role where the person is gay and the role needs to be
Right.
gay?
You're
No.
acting.
Yes.
That's the point.
That's what an actor does.
Yeah. No, I get you. I feel like I don't think it has anything to do with the movie. I think people, it's a Sydney Sweeney thing. I think people she's been on a crazy run, right? Obviously. And that dress.
Oh.
So like, I think my point is that it's just like, it's the tale as old as time. You root for the underdog, but then once the underdog becomes the winner and consistently wins and wins and wins and wins, and then they're winning too much, you find any opportunity you can to hate on them. And that's just the way things
life.
work for everything.
Yeah.
So
right.
people don't want that because then they don't see themselves in that. You see yourself in the underdog. You don't see yourself in the person that wins all the time.
Yeah.
So,
All right. What hurts this week?
ooh, last week I was sick as a dog.
Me too.
I literally slept for almost 3 days straight.
Mhm.
And yeah, it was a stressful move. Very, very happy that it's done. I guess that doesn't hurt anymore, but it's been so long since we recorded. I just wanted to mention it.
Yeah.
But yeah, just trying. Oh yeah. And then obviously there's a lot of other things going on in life.
Mhm.
So trying to come up with a plan,
Yeah.
be optimistic, figure out a way to get it done.
Feel you. I broke a student's phone today. And this is my what
Like
hurts.
shattered.
I cracked her screen.
How did this happen?
Her phone was on her desk, and I was trying to prove a point because in our book that we were reading, a character slaps another character. So when we were discussing it, I was like, did you guys read and see when he slaps her? And then I slapped her desk like that hard. And I guess that cracked her phone screen. So she went
because of like the reverberation.
Exactly.
It didn't absorb the shock. Yeah.
So she comes, or she actually messages me. She's like, hey, I think you cracked my screen last period. And I was like, oh my God, come show me, please. And we have a good relationship. And so when she got there and she showed me, I was like, what do we do? How much does that cost? And she was like, oh, it's probably $10. And in my head,
it's not. $10.
I was thinking that's way more than $10.
Way more.
It's a cracked screen, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't know what to do. I had a 20 on me. So I gave her the 20 and I don't know what's going to happen.
No, what you should have done is you should have said, hey, if you actually want to cover it, talk to your parents about it, have them reach out to me. I will gladly pay for it. Go, to a repair place, get a quote, let me know how much it is, and I'll pay for it.
Okay. I'll do it tomorrow.
And then that's it.
I'll be like, go talk to your parents, find a quote. I'll pay for it.
They do it at the mall all the time. Those little screen repair, kiosk spots.
How much do you think it would be?
Like $100-$200.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt bad.
But stop smacking desks.
Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to prove a point.
Maybe not. It might be less. I don't know.
What feels good this week for you?
What feels good? Cairo won his first award at school.
Was he just over the moon?
No, dude, he cried.
Oh, shit.
He cried. He was the only kid that cried. And a
good cry or bad cry?
No, he got nervous.
Oh.
I don't think he knew. They didn't tell any of the kids. And his mom and I were there front row, and they walk all the kids in and we're waving at him, and I think he was confused, and there's a bunch of other kids that got awards before him, and I could tell he was starting to get annoyed, why am I here? I don't think he knew that he was going to get an award. And as soon as he had made that face, they called his name, so then I think it went from disappointment, emotion to shock to what
do I do?
I'm just out in front of all these people, everyone's staring at me, so I'm freaking out. And so the award that he got was for reading. And the note that I have is just that he's such a good kid. I feel like I'm doing a great job as a dad, specifically with him. His mom does a good job too, but specifically from my point of view as a dad, I feel like I'm doing a good job with him. And the reason I say that is I dropped him off for school this morning, and before we left, I had, he was drinking some milk and eating a banana and watching some cartoons, and I was doing my stuff to get ready. And when I came back, I checked the sink, and his milk, all the stuff was put away properly. And I was I'm on it.
Yeah.
I've taught him well, and he's little, so, and I don't need to tell him anything. He picks up after himself and everything. I mean, I've said this multiple times, but
he's got it. He's understanding.
Exactly. And then the last point is that I said it again, or said it before, I'll say it again. We're moved in, and I put everything up in one go. It was a lot of work when first moved in, but I'm glad I did it, and the space starting to feel like home. So good.
There you go. For me, what feels good? Thanksgiving break is around the corner, and I'm crawling to Friday.
That turkey. Oh.
I'm crawling to a week off of school. I'm pretty tired of right now. Everybody in public education is probably feeling it because you go through this long 2-month slog, October, November, end of September, where you don't get that many days off. And people like me, in terms of teachers, we love our holidays, right? Why are you sighing? So I think like for me, I'm just like, just get me to Friday so I can just be a vegetable for a week.
Play your video games?
Yeah, play my dispatch. All right, shout out to Mailbag. You want to do all of these? Some of these? How do you want to do it?
Let's do the first one.
Okay.
What is a bigger impact on the hosting city? What's a bigger impact?
Yeah, like what?
Oh,
between the two.
Which has a bigger impact on the hosting city?
Yes.
Olympics or World Cup? From Johnny.
Johnny, thanks for writing in, big dog.
Because the Olympics is
in LA.
I don't know. It's in 2028, right?
Yes.
And then next year is the World Cup. That's right.
But the Winter Olympics are in February.
Yeah, but
okay. What's your answer for that? I don't know.
I think the Olympics,
Because it's every sport.
It's more sports, and I just think it brings in
The whole world.
the entire. Well, I mean, the World Cup's
Cup
the entire
is
world
too,
too,
yeah.
but it's just different. Like, I feel like for the World Cup, you kind of have to care about soccer, or for the Olympics, you don't have to care about sports at all. You just have to be patriotic for your country in some capacity.
Yeah.
So I would say that. And as far as having the bigger impact for LA specifically, because it can just draw like a random that isn't athletic or give a fuck about sports, I would say it's going to be the Olympics.
I think you're right. I think the World Cup is so. If you're a sports, if you're a soccer fan, like in terms of like individual events, the World Cup is still above everything else in terms of the Olympics. Like individual events in the Olympics,
Yeah,
right.
like
the World Cup
Super
is like the
Bowl
most
or whatever,
like prestigious
yes.
like thing that you can win, right, in sports, because like the whole world is caring so much about the country that wins. But for the individual impact on a city, I think the Olympics is still that.
Yeah.
All
We'll
right.
see though. See how that traffic is.
Yeah. Work-life balance. You're raring. Did I say that right?
Get Eddie.
That's so shit.
I hope she listens to this and is like busting up at the way you said her name.
Sorry.
Like she wants us to talk about like work-life balance, how we manage it.
Yeah.
Dude, I have not figured it out. I don't know about you. And you know what it is like being a parent too. Like I co-parent, right? So it's not like I have him all the time, but like the days that I do, I already know like my evening will come after 9 p.m., 9:30. And like, that's when I get my TV time or whatever I want to do. But a lot of times I have like other work that I need to get done. And like, I have to wait until that time to have focus time. Cause otherwise I feel guilty. Cause I got to take care of, him and do the stuff and cook the food or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So, but like, let's assume it's not a day that I have him. Yeah, I think it's tough to just enjoy like finding the time to do shit. I don't know if you feel this way. Sometimes I feel so exhausted that I'm like, I feel like I'm forcing myself to try to enjoy things.
Yeah. Like sit down and watch this movie and like
because
it.
this is your free time.
Yeah.
You're like, come on, you got to use it, right?
Yeah.
And then I feel guilty because I'm like not being productive. So, I don't know if I have work-life balance. Well, I mean, I do compared to a lot of people out there. But,
It's hard though. It's a process, right?
but the mental aspect, I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't have that figured out.
As a teacher, for me, it's not bringing stuff home to grade. It's leaving it out school and figuring out time at school to get everything done. You can wait a day or a week or a month if needed. I've just been better recently at not bringing stuff home to work on as much. You still got to plan, your lessons at home, but been better at that.
Yeah.
All right. If you could design a car, what would it look like? By Bug Thick Boy 80.
I don't know, because it depends on like, what are we talking about? Are we talking about like a performance vehicle? Are we talking luxury? Are we talking...
If you could design a car right now and be free, what would it be? Or what would you want, I guess?
At first, like my thought went to like performance, like fast car, like a Bugatti style.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm like, I kind of want the practical route.
Okay.
I would rather get like, I don't know, like a better performing like Ford Bronco type, or like a truck, or I'm not really. I don't know if I'm truck ready yet. We're not there.
Okay.
Once we have a home. Right now, like I think it's more like an SUV or some sort of like Jeep type of thing,
Yeah.
Or like a Wrangler or like a 4Runner. I mean, we're not answering like design, but like that's where my head's going. Like it needs to be something practical. Like think of like the Swiss Army knife version, but like car form, like something like that, where it's like, like the seats are heated when you need it to be. The AC's like good. You can change it both sides. Like it's comfortable. There's a lot of space. Grocery trips, you got no problem fitting shit in here.
Well, you've thought about this.
Yeah, like miles per gallon. Is it even gas based? I don't know. I need to like do some research. This is the best answer I could give.
Yeah. I just like my truck. I'll just take a nice.
I would design my truck.
A solid, no bullshit, like no frills truck is all I need. I'm good. If I needed to have like a car, I really like the Nissan GTRs, but those are expensive as fuck.
Mhm.
So, all right. Can I tell you a quick voting story? Do we have time?
Yeah, it's here.
Maybe we'll cut it. We'll know, or who knows. So last week was the you go and vote, right?
Mhm.
So I'm an idiot. I don't stay up to date with politics as much as I should, but I knew like this is Tuesday. This is the day I got to go vote.
Mhm.
So I drive my ass.
You texted us.
Yeah, because I wanted to know if I was the only one, and I wasn't like trying to judge you or anything. By the way,
Mhm.
I was just like, oh, like, are you guys gonna go? So I drive my ass to Orange Terrace Park, where I vote, where I'm registered. I walk in, and this time, compared to the presidential election, way less people. So I walk in and I sign, I register or whatever, sign my stuff, show my ID, and they're like, cool, go over to the computer and vote. I'm like, sweet. So I walk over and I'm looking, I'm like, all right, like, Prop 50, and I voted. And then I'm trying to click next. I'm like, I keep on clicking next for the next prop. And I'm like looking around. I'm like, is my computer bugged or something like? So I asked the guy, I was like, hey, I can't get to the next thing to vote on. Like, I know there's more. And he's like, he looks at me like, this dumb motherfucker. Like, there's only one thing, dude. And so I was like, oh, all right, bye.
Honestly, that would happen to me too.
Yeah, I just was so confused. I was like, wait, we're only voting on this one thing? And I read what we were voting on. I knew what it was about a little bit. But then I was like, wait, why can't I go to the next thing? But it was fun.
Give me more shit to vote.
Yeah, I like voting. I want to vote on more stuff.
All right. All right, let's go 5v5 draft. Top 5 superpowers, not superheroes,
Superpowers.
that we would want to have.
Okay. All right.
Top 5 superpowers. Ready?
Rochambeau. Jesus Christ.
God damn it. Let's do it again.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I always go rock, big dog.
Why did I do it again? I knew you were going to do that.
Mhm.
So.
I'll take flight, thanks.
Stupid.
Yep.
All right, here's mine.
Want to fly, baby.
This is the reason why I picked this as our 5v5 draft. It was when I was sick last week.
Okay.
Healing.
Oh.
Healing.
Wolverine?
No. Not like self-healing. Like you have the power. Well, yes, self-healing, but you have the power to heal everything. But not just like bio or like life form based things. Like not like just carbon based things. Like everything. Like you can heal everything.
Okay, I like that.
Like your car gets scratched, no big deal. Heal it.
Oh, so
Wake up
even
hungover,
stuff that's
no big
not
deal.
living?
Not hungover anymore. You go to the gym, you're sore, not anymore.
Oh, okay.
You know,
all right.
pull your back muscle, not anymore.
Okay, that's good. That's smart.
Okay. Everything. You can heal other people. You know, I would just take out the entire hospital system. I would be rich.
That would cause some problems.
Trying to kill me? Can't heal me.
So you can't be killed?
No, because you heal.
What if you just get
you would
shot in the head?
You heal.
What?
You heal.
Like immediately?
I mean, if Wolverine gets shot in the head, doesn't he heal? Yeah.
Not if it's with a certain bullet, right?
Oh, what? Okay. I didn't know that.
Am I just totally wrong on that?
Anyway.
Okay. I'll take super
one. I
speed.
win.
I'll take super speed.
Whatever.
I just want to run fast
Okay.
and get places quickly.
Okay.
So can I, a really quick spoiler on Dispatch, there is a character that has super speed, but it ages him at a like super quick rate, so he can't use his power. Genius. I mean,
Okay.
he can use it, but if he wants to die.
All right. Time manipulation.
Okay. Why?
Because you can pause rewind in slow-mo.
Okay. My next ones are terrible. I want the ability to enjoy monotonous tasks. That's my superpower.
Okay. I like that. I like that you have some on here that are not your typical like on the nose. superpowers.
Yeah.
All right. I have one too. Super charisma. I probably need this one. Talk your way into or out of anything.
Okay. My next one is I want the superpower to talk to animals.
Okay, Dr. Doolittle.
I think that'd be cool.
Teleportation.
Ooh. Okay. Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
I want a super metabolism, the ability to not eat if I don't want to, or to eat anything and not.
Don't you already have that if you're super fast?
No. What?
Yeah.
No, this is a separate superpower.
Okay, whatever.
I want super metabolism. That's my 5.
Stacking on useless superpowers.
Dude, you gave me 5 minutes before we started to make these.
Oh, okay.
to make
Here's
this
my
list.
last one. Shape shifting.
Why? Oh, you're gross.
What?
You're nasty.
What are you thinking?
Nothing. You're gross.
Actually, just like jump scaring everyone. Like you walk in here, the door's unlocked. Surprise, bitch! I'm this chair.
You were playing too much
Surprise, bitch!
too much
I'm
prop
this
hunt.
beer.
Too much prop hunt from Call of Duty a couple years
I
ago.
know.
All right, that's our episode, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
33.
All right, we're back. Episode 33.
33.
This whole episode, we didn't address the fact that I put up my Christmas tree early. My little tiny Christmas tree.
Oh, yeah, we forgot to
And
say.
how
Like,
Jeffrey...
oh, I think it's way too early, and I think putting up Christmas trees is... I'm going to get in trouble. I hate putting up Christmas trees.
All right, we're going to do a poll. When is it appropriate to put up a Christmas tree? That'll be a good poll to do on the story. And
Okay.
if someone's like watching this right now and made it this far in the video, let us know in the comments.
Okay. Thanks for listening.
All right, thanks for listening. Let's have a good week. Midlife Crisis, the #1 millennial podcast
With
just
the
right
amount
of overthinking.
All right. Bye.